What is up, A-Dub Club? Welcome. It's Aaron again, bringing you another random rambling video. I started this on Tuesday, the 4th day of November in 2025 at 10:41 p.m. Along with welcoming you to my channel, allow me to thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe before sharing this video and turning on the post notification bell. I need to start subscribing to the Post Dispatch, the paper, so I know what's going on in the world and what's going on in the country. And that way I have something to talk about when I make these videos. As it stands, I just get on here and talk about the nursing home. I talk about my doctor visit and what my doctor says and things like that. But no one cares about those things, I guess. I'm not growing. I'm losing. Let's see. Let's go see. I'm losing subscribers. I'm trying to reach 400 before the end of the year. I was at 380, and then the last time I checked, I was at 378. Let's see where it is now. Let's see if I'm still losing, or if I've gone up. Like I said, I was at 378. Let's see where I is now. Here we go. YouTube.com. Your channel. View your channel. Yes, that's what I want to do. I want to view my channel. Let's see. I still have 378 subscribers. I don't know how I feel about that. It didn't go up, but it didn't go down. So I guess I'm happy it didn't go down, but I'm sad it didn't go up. I was at 380. I don't know why I lost 2 subscribers. I hate that I did, but I did. I really hate that I did, but I did. Alright, well, let's go back to where I can see me. First, I'll read my notifications. Let's see. What does it say? Coach off roof uploaded. Ich mag Korean internet, so in checkers, and that's, I guess, German. I can't read it. Box Scholar uploaded. Rondino. Opus 125, number 12 by Anton Diabelli. That's a piano thing that I used to watch a lot, but I haven't watched it in a while. But this gonna be a piano thing. I could probably play it. It'll be very loud, but I could play it. I don't know how to put in a warning. Getting loud real quick. I like a lot of people do when it gets loud. That would be very loud if I played that. I could play it. It wouldn't be copyrighted. It would just be it's a classical piece. It can't be. It's not. I don't think any classical pieces are copyrighted. So I could play it. Let's see. What is this? So that's live. That's over. It was Lol Cow Live. That was a pretty good one. Really good one. Alright, let's get back to me. Right now I'm looking at YouTube. I want to look at me. Let's look at me. Where is I'm? There I'm is. Hello me. How are me? How is me? I'm sorry, how are you, me? Oh, I'm alright, me. How are you, me? Oh, I guess I'm okay, me. Yeah, great. I'm talking to me. I'm talking to myself. Me, myself, and I. Jeez. I think I'm scrapping my new story. I haven't written on my. I had one that I'm about 40,000 words into. I had a lot more to write on it. I anticipated it to be around 75 or 80,000 words, so I'm about halfway through that one. I was about halfway through that one. I said that I want to decide to start a new story about a werewolf. A man who changes into a werewolf who is telling his buddy about the fact that he's a werewolf, and how the girl that his ex-girlfriend was also turned into a werewolf by his current girlfriend out of jealousy. They were both turned into werewolves by this girl who thinks she's a witch, who apparently is a witch. everybody knows that she thought she was a witch. No one believed her, but she she was a witch, and she turned her current boyfriend and his ex-girlfriend out of jealousy both into werewolves, thinking that if they were ever together and turned into werewolves together, they would fight each other and kill each other, and that they wouldn't have relations anymore. Turns out, though, it was while they were making love that they both changed and both realized that each of them was they both knew they were already both of them already knew they were a werewolf, but the other one, they didn't know each other was a werewolf yet. So they were making love and they each changed. They say, and he says, the guy explaining it to his friend tells him that if he gets mad on a full moon, when there's a night with a full moon, if he gets mad or has an orgasm, he changes into a werewolf. Well, he and his ex-girlfriend, Tammy, whom Kelly was jealous of, his current girlfriend, Kelly, the witch, was jealous of. Turns out they were still messing around, and while having sex one night with each other, they both changed during orgasm. Apparently they had orgasm at the same time, or about the same time. And during their orgasm, they each changed into a werewolf. This is the story that I was working on. I scrapped that one. I was kind of digging it a little bit, but I scrapped it because I kind of got, I don't know, it's just kind of silly. And I'm going back to the story I was working, the book I was working on that had 40,000 words onto it already. The only reason I set it aside, I never scrapped it, I just set it aside. The only reason I set it aside is because I thought I couldn't pull it up anymore. I tried pulling it up and I couldn't get it to pull up, and now I know what I was doing wrong, and now I can pull it back up again, so I can work on it. I can even edit it now. And before, when I did pull it up, it was just read only, and I didn't know how to get it from read only to be able to edit it. Now I know how to do all of it. Pull it up, edit it, and I had forgotten where I was. I had to read the whole thing again, and I really like it. So I'm going to pick it up again and finish that one, I think. I had forgotten how good it was. I really put a lot of hard work into that one before I set it aside to start writing about this silly werewolf one. I wanted to write, everybody is writing vampires because of Twilight. I wanted to write the same type of thing, but I wanted to write a romance between werewolves, but of the same age. I didn't want a werewolf that was, hundreds of years old, messing around with a young, high school girl. I wanted, two people that were together, same age. They're both turning into werewolves due to a spell cast on them by a jealous witch. Morris's current girlfriend, Kelly. Morris is the one talking to his buddy Tom about the fact that he's a werewolf. And he tells Tom that although just because it's a full moon doesn't make him change, but it has to be a full moon before he can change. And he said, things have to happen while there's a full moon out. He has to get mad or have sex, have an orgasm or something extreme, and it makes him change. So, I don't know, as I read that every time, it just feels a little silly. I wanted to write a romance about a werewolf instead of a romance about vampires, which has been done to death. I would like to write this story that I had set aside, the one with 40,000 words that I was just talking about, isn't written in first person, which I didn't want to write a story in first person, past tense, first person, past. I didn't want to write a story in first person. I always wrote in third person omniscient, which means the narrator, the storyteller, me, the writer, knows everything about every character in the book. They know what every character feels and thinks and knows. And so, I used to write everything in third person omniscient, past tense. I wanted to write something in first tense, so this, in first person. So this This story that I set aside and I'm picking back up with 40,000 words is written in first person. It is a romantic thriller, mainly a romance novel. Well, it won't. If I carry out my ideas for the novel, it won't qualify as a romance novel because not everybody's going to wind up living happily ever after, or even happily for now, or even happily for now. Like Nicholas Sparks, I plan on killing off a character or two. I've already killed off one. The main character is already dead in the middle of the story. She died tragically in a camping trip fire. In a fire during a camping trip. That happened that's kind of a middle of the book climax. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if it's allowed, but that's what mine is. And then there's going to be more climax, and there's going to be more story, and then another final climax, and then the debutant, whatever it's called, there'll be a new rising action and a new climax, a new exciting incident. If that's possible, I have an idea for it, and I guess in my mind it works. In my mind it works. As far as reading it goes, it works. But I don't know if it is allowed. Are you okay? Don't come over here. You're naked and I'm making a video. Alright. As I've said before on my videos, that my roommate sleeps bucket naked. I wanted to make sure he didn't walk over here and get on the video, because I don't know how to edit him out. I would have to just not upload the video, which I want to. Only because I've invested 12 minutes into this video. I haven't talked about anything good. It's not like it's a good video. I don't know, I want to upload it. Anyway, so I'm going to hang it up now. No, I'll talk a little longer about my stories. So yeah, I'm just going to scrap the werewolf story. I might pick up a new one and with different ideas. I like the idea when I first thought about it, the fact that, this guy's jealous girlfriend turned him and his ex-girlfriend into werewolves, thinking that they would, fight each other once if they both were werewolves together. But as it turned out, they would make love. They were making love as werewolves. They made love as real people, cheating. He was in fact cheating on her, as she suspected, with this Tammy. Morris was cheating on Kelly with Tammy, as she suspected, and so she turned them both into werewolves, thinking that they would, like I said, fight each other if they were both werewolves at the same time. Turns out that they were attracted to each other as werewolves and will continue to make love as werewolves. So her plan kind of worked, but it kind of backfired at the same time. But everybody would make fun of the fact that she would, light candles and do chants and, try to cast spells on people, and people would laugh at her. But it turns out she was the real deal Holyfield. She was an actual witch. I like the idea of it. Now I just feel like it's silly, so I'm going to scrap that and go back to my story about poor Jessica, who dies in a camping trip fire during a camping trip in the middle of the story. And there's a inciting action, and then there's a rising. There's like a short book, and that ends in the middle of the book, and then it goes from there. And then there's more stuff going on. So, anyway, I'm going to hang it up now. I'm sure you don't care about what I'm writing. Anyway, so I'm going to hang it up. 2 Fingers A-Dub Club. See you when I see ya. Pizza rolls. See ya. See ya. See ya. Peace.